Dear listeners, it's your host Legs. Thanks for listening to our first Halloween special podcast. We had technical difficulties during the recording of this podcast, so I want to apologize for the sound quality of this awesome Halloween special. Thanks for your support. Hope you enjoyed this episode. P.S. Yes, it was my fault.
This is The Random Whisper.
Welcome to The Random Whisper. I am your host, Jay, and I am accompanied by the beautiful, beautiful Jay and the brainless Scarecrow Abby.
That's me. Did you just call yourself Jay?
He did call himself Jay.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You said, I am the host, Jay, and then I'm accompanied by Jay.
Oh, shit.
Perfect.
Okay.
Maybe you're the one that's
Moving on.
In case,
Anyway, so it's Halloween.
yeah,
It's Halloween.
That's why we're in costumes.
Oh, Halloween.
we got a Scarecrow. We got the Invisible Man, the original one.
The only one.
I have to say that because there's a lot of people like me are like, oh, like the Kevin Bacon one.
The only one.
And then I am the Scottish Blinky. I'm wearing a kilt and I'm Scottish Blinky. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was called Blanky.
Yeah, I looked it up. So I didn't want
They
to
all
say
have
it.
names.
Yeah.
They do.
All the Pac-Man girls
No, I didn't
Celia was Inky, which is the baby blue one.
have. Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and like Chuck or something.
Yeah, it's like
Chuck?
One of them.
not KY. It's like some
It's
random.
not rhyming.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
it's strange.
Hmm.
I guess Scottish Pac-Man Ghost didn't go with it. Yeah, Blinky's better.
I mean, sure.
It's a good episode. This one.
Ooh, and today I have a trick and a treat for all of us.
I love that.
So I'm gonna dig in my pocket. We're gonna have to try these out.
Treat
So-
and trick.
Yep, the treats.
Oh, see, I
And
didn't
the
see
trick.
I didn't see the straps, dude. Those, yeah, I didn't see those. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Now it makes total sense.
But look, what's even amazing is without trying, we're matching.
He just wants to match for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. Abby's trying to always matching you.
So
Excuse
I
me?
know. She's always trying to duplicate my fashion. It's fine.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
today, so first off, we're gonna do a trick.
Trick.
Now I'm going to trust you to trust us because when we picked this out, we had the intentions of
Oh,
trying this
wait,
all
can
together.
Jose look away, and then will you show your camera
Yes.
so that people know what it is?
Okay. Lasagna flavored.
Oh my god.
I think
Lasagna flavored.
the audio podcast listeners are gonna have to either wait for us to reveal
Oh,
what it is, or
yeah.
they're gonna have to sign up for Patreon and
So, if I
watch the video.
and hey, while we're at this, and I'm getting the trick, figured
Am
out.
I supposed to look at it yet?
I mean, dude, it's covered.
Okay.
I do want to extend the thanks to the Patreons. We have more Patreons.
Yeah. So excited.
Thank you for helping us keep this podcast alive and rent space for making the podcast. It's amazing.
You know when like the PBS kids thing, they always say it's
it's
to be.
made possible by viewers like you.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Viewers like
Means a lot.
you.
Okay, let's
So-
do this. I trust you.
I'm
And if I
not
don't-
excited. I'm not excited.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can I only
excited.
have one?
Nope.
No, I only want.
No,
I'm
you
scared.
need
I don't even want to touch
You need
it.
like 3 or 4.
Oh my lanta.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do it.
I,
We're all gonna do it the same time.
What is it? Or how do I consume this?
Yes. Oh shit! It like poured. It like poured out.
Oh, cool! It's bugs. Hell yeah! I'm always down.
I
love
There,
crickets.
look,
I don't even
look,
want to
look.
look at it.
Look, I did more.
That doesn't help.
You ever had crickets? They're so
no,
delicious.
I've never had
So
them.
this is. I don't know about the lasagna part though, but let's do it.
It's supposed to be Italian lasagna.
Oh, I like the American one though.
I
I don't know how I'm gonna get.
Oh, there's Jay. Oh man. Oh, oh my! If you're not a patron
Are you
yet,
gonna
you
eat
need
it
to
through your
become a
eye hole?
patron because you need to see this. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, it's coming apart.
20 minutes later.
Okay. Ready?
No.
Oh yeah!
1, 2,
I
3.
eat one.
No, all of them. Come on.
Oh wow! They're just like cricket but smaller.
They are crickets.
Oh, here they can hear it.
That was
Italian
weird. That
lasagna,
was weird tasting.
roasted crickets.
Oh, they are crickets.
Good for
Okay.
you, good for the planet.
First
How
thoughts:
is it good for the planet?
get rid of crickets.
We're recycling.
Okay.
Come on.
You
Come
eat
on.
them. You eat them.
I
I'm not
ate-
gonna eat
I ate
them.
a whole handful.
I ate one.
Okay. First of all,
You ate one. That's it.
there's nothing lasagna about it.
Yeah, there's no lasagna.
Second of all, they're pretty good. The roasted part is true. They taste roasted.
They're okay.
And then third of all, they're not as crunchy as I thought they were gonna be, and I didn't realize they were actual crickets because I'm used to like the big ones. So they're good. Good shit, man.
You don't like it?
I did not like that.
So
the treat.
we can use this for a movie, like
Yeah.
you know.
The treat is all the way from Mexico. Mango con chili extra picoso.
That was actually close. Really good. I didn't bring water.
So this is going to be amazing.
It's gonna be spicy even for me.
Yeah, I tried not to get the habanero ones because I don't want a whole mouth burning.
Is this
We're
is
doing
this
this at the beginning of the podcast.
is this makeup sweat proof?
That's jumbo. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that smells so good,
Oh,
bro.
so much.
That smells so good.
Anyways, cheers.
Arigato. So far, I love you, but I'm fearing that it's gonna build.
Me too. How do you feel it building?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
my saliva glands are just like dripping.
oh. Here it comes. I gave you
He did. It was like double layered.
2. Those are all for you, man.
Oh, that sounds spicy. That's really. Oh, sorry. That's really well seasoned.
It's not that bad.
See, this is good shit. This is this part of that the Halloween candy thing.
Oh, no.
It's Halloween themed because it's candy.
Really good.
Oh. Ooh.
I like that it's so like
Feel it in the back of my throat.
it's
It's,
like-
not that spicy, but I can feel it.
it's like so good because it's like house made kind of.
House made.
What did I say?
You said house made.
The seeds are sitting in the back of my throat.
Homemade.
It's just burning like a little hole in my throat.
Man, I should have gotten some tea. I got like this like crumbs of cricket in my throat. That was delicious. Thank you, Mr. Invisible Man.
Yep.
Cool.
See, I was smart enough to bring a beverage.
Yeah, that is.
And he has to drink it.
Should have brought a straw and made a hole in the mask. Okay.
So what is on the agenda today?
Lots of things, sir.
By the way, happy Halloween to everybody.
Do we want to review our movies first?
Yes.
We have 2 movies to review.
Today is a special day. It's Halloween movie day.
Yes, and hold on to your hats because it's going to be a great episode, which means there's going to be more content than the usual episodes or guest episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is our first movie today?
You want to do the more serious one or the less serious one? Or like the comedy one or the truly horror one?
The truly horror or horrible? Let's
Yeah.
go with the horror one first.
Okay.
Because I'm already ready to smash the comedy.
Okay, yeah, me too. Okay, I have a question. There was a series, web series before this movie.
Do you want to say what the name of the series, this movie that we're reviewing is?
Oh yeah, Sphere Clinic, written by
Our teacher.
Aaron Drain and Robert Hall. Forgot what year it was released.
2014, I think, is what it is. Yes.
Around there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the actors' names, just Corey Taylor's name.
Robert Englund.
And the gal.
I don't remember the gal.
Okay. But my question before we answer this is the web series in relation to the film, or is
I
completely
think so.
apart? Because
watching it is they called back to the web series.
yeah.
So this feels like it was supposed to be a continuation of the web series.
I'll say one thing and then I'll give you guys the floor. The cinematography was great, but 20% of it did not match the rest of the 80%. So I'm wondering if they got clips from the web series or it was a different cinematographer, different equipment.
I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah, the first shots
Mm-hmm.
don't match the lighting or the quality image of the rest of the movie, and some inserts throughout the movie
I think there might be some flashbacks.
Yeah, so I don't know. I
Maybe.
don't appreciate
One
that.
thing though is the movie is available to like rent through like Amazon Prime,
$3.99 or movie phone.
something like that, or there's like an add-on that you can get it off if you have that add-on.
You got the
But
movie
also,
phone.
but the web series is not available anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I looked for it, and I was like, I wonder if that is something that you could also watch, but I could not find anything. Like it's not even available to rent or buy on any device. So it feels like especially because it's a continuation, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with you, sir. Thoughts?
I really like the special effects. I thought the special effects were really thought out and well done.
Agreed.
Especially when she would come, or he would go through the portal, or that big bulbous vagina looking thing, and he would be in that alternate reality where that crazy skeleton dead woman was. The effects that she had when she would bone move and crackle, and then she'd bend over.
The sound effect was really good too.
Yeah. So I mean, that whole effect thing was great. The field that they used with the bulbous vagina just hanging out, floating. I thought that was really cool. I just never understood what the bulbous vagina was supposed to be.
That's true.
Okay, I don't even
And maybe it was
remember what you're talking
an
about.
evil
The scrotum-looking vagina thing.
he
What
like-
that
he
sucks in
climbs through it.
sucks in the doctor whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
um,
it was an egg sac or something.
yeah,
that,
it
ate
was
him up.
something weird.
It's
Something weird.
like a scrotum vagina.
Yeah. Sure, that's really what we want to
I never understood really what that was supposed to be, but I had my ideas. Like it was some kind of entity of evil, like a dream thing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
There were parts of the script where I didn't get it. Like when they were talking, I was like, why do you need this? Where is it contributing to the story? Some of the acting was pretty good. The lighting, I really liked the lighting. I thought it was well lit, and like the scenes, the way they built the scenes with the shadows, and the prominent green or lighting was the colors were good.
I actually didn't like the lighting.
Oh.
Like this whole second half of the film was just flickering lights,
Yeah.
and it got old really fast. It was also obnoxiously flickering. Like, oh my god, stop, please.
Yeah. Okay. And what else, sir?
That was better. I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna walk away from it.
Gotcha, ma'am.
Some of the acting was good. Some of it was not. And then the story, the biggest thing that I have to hack at it is that it's a continuation, and it's not like another series, or it's because it's continuing from the web series. So if you're a fan of the web series, you probably like this more. But because I've never watched the web series, it was hard to get into the story because all these characters are coming together. Apparently, they have a past together. I don't know who these characters are or how they know each other.
So you would prefer more of a standalone?
Yeah, if it was watching it feels like a classic horror movie because everybody dies at the end, or they come close to dying and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's a classic horror, and I'll give it that, and it fit that very well. But because it's a continuation, I have to take huge points off of it as a story.
Huge
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
What else, ma'am?
Yeah, I don't know. Like halfway through, I was like, I'm kind of bored. Like, I will say like the color and I think the cinematography was pretty good, and for most of it, the lights were pretty good, except for the flickering part. It was flickering just obnoxiously. Other than that, it's a, it's trying to be horror, and like it's a horror, and it fits that very well. It didn't try to be something it wasn't, and I'll give it that.
Nice.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. First of all, there is a lot of lines that were unnecessary, and I'm starting to wonder if the actors themselves suggested those lines, like the jokes that Corey Taylor and the other guy were doing the whole time they were on scene.
Like, they're two very goofy characters.
Yeah, and
I feel like we also didn't need one character, like the maintenance man. I think you could have just had Corey be the nurse guy, and you didn't, and that was fine.
I probably should have researched who that was. Probably part of the band or something.
I don't know.
But
Well,
it was.
that was Kane Hodder, I think.
Oh, you know how?
That's the original Jason Voorhees, or one of the Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, he should stick to Jason because he shouldn't talk. Or whoever. The lines were. They didn't match the dialogue of the rest of the characters throughout the film. So I was like, really? And it was too like high school party type of movie commentary dialogue. I was like, nah, man. The lead actress was a good actress. I believe she has like that face that you're like, oh yeah, she knows how to act just because of her face expression.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually hard for me to differentiate between director quality and cinematography quality based on the image. So I'm gonna stick to cinematography. It's good. The directing, I don't think it was that good, especially with some of the actors. I think they could have squeezed more juice out of them. Again, go with the background story. I didn't know who they were and how they. For example, when I watched Power Rangers the first time, it was the movie. With like Ooze, the pink guy.
Okay.
But it could be standalone. If someone that never watched Power Rangers before, you could understand who they were, what they were, and monsters. This one was like, wait, so they do know each other?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know the black chick was part of that group that had fears. Until like
at first you thought she was just like the neighbor, and then somehow she got intertwined in the rest of the drama.
Yeah, I thought the sex scene was so unnecessary.
Oh, it's just gratuitous nudity.
Oh.
That's
also, Robert Englund was naked like twice in that movie for like a weird reason.
Yeah, I don't need to see Robert Englund's cheeks.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Ever again. Hollywood, ban Robert Englund's cheeks.
There was some like, like in detective
For those
movies,
who don't know, Robert Englund is the original Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
The actor.
You know how in some detective shows they have like those cheesy lines at the end of the scene?
Mm-hmm.
And there were some like those for Robert Englund and the lead actress. Like, the clinic is not closed or still in sessions, so some shit like that. I was like...
Yeah, but I mean, that's like slasher flicks are known for that. And, even some action movies.
But I feel like this horror movie, especially how they developed the visuals of the monster, it had a more serious tone to me.
Yeah.
So I agree with Jay. The CGI on the monster, it was really good, like Venom like.
Well, they from what I understand, they won awards for the special effects.
Yeah, and it's the famous special effects guy that I forgot his name, but
Steve Johnson.
Steve Johnson. Great job. The score and the music, horrible. Did not accentuate the movie whatsoever.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it never made an impact on me because I don't.
Yeah, because y'all know me, I really love.
Yeah, you love movie scores.
And this, I was like, what? No, what is? Whoever chose the music, probably the director. Nah. Overall,
it was Mason Cooper.
With Mason Cooper. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like the music.
It was like he like specializes in music supervision, so.
Yeah, I didn't like the music. I think it could have been better. And then I recently have been editing one of our projects, one of the most important projects so far, and I'm traumatized with continuity.
Traumatized with continuity.
And there was a lot of what's the opposite of continuity? Discontinuity.
Yeah.
In the film.
Oh really? I didn't
Yeah.
even notice.
I can remember
Like
two
what?
of them. When she's in the basement trying to call her black friend, and then Corey Taylor is trying to talk to her. When she's leaning on the door, and her close up this way, the camera this way, she doesn't have her hand in her face, and when you see like a medium shot, she's like this, and it was like so in your face.
Oh, I did notice that when it was the girl with the like when they were in like the other world and the girl with like the creepy arm, she was like leaning on like the pod thing, one take, and then like the next time it cut to her, her arm was in a different like really different thing, and I noticed that one.
And then the second one I noticed is when they're outside eating and the handsome guy is talking shit on the wheelchair guy. Just like the different angles and shots, you could tell that they were different. And I was like, who the hell was script supervisor for this? Because girlfriend, no. That's about it. Beautiful lights, beautiful color, beautiful.
Honestly, for that, I'll
cinematography.
The script supervisor. I will know that when we worked on another movie and I was a script supervisor, they would start filming, and I was like, "You guys, like, I'm not even there. Like, you don't know."
Damn.
Like, and they asked me questions. They're like, "So was this good?" And I was like, "I don't know. You started filming before I was even there. Like, I got no warning." So like, I could understand something like that happening, but also like. Maybe it is her fault. Who knows?
It lies in on the editor and the director too, anyways, because you're putting the footage together. You would see somebody should have been able to notice.
Yeah.
That lack of continuity right there. I mean, really.
I mean, maybe they just didn't have.
Well, I mean, if it was low budget, then you're in the place where you're like, well, what can we do?
Yeah.
And but yeah, overall, let's go with ratings. Let's go with Jay. Out of 5, 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Invisible Man says 2.
I also give it a 2.
Damn. Okay. I give it a 2.7. Because there were some shots that I was like, cool, they did some the Dutch angles. They did, in one of our projects we tried to do like a track the character as they lay down. They did this one but sideways when the lady was waking up. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Dutch angles, the flickering is like
yeah, I mean, it made sense, the flicking lights, because of the power or whatever, or a storm or outside or something. But it was so much that I noticed it. It was like, come on.
Actually, no, I give it a 3 because the monster design was really good. Like how it took his face, Robert Englund's face, Dr. Andover. So yeah, cool. Yeah. Good poster. Poster is fucking sick. Great poster.
The poster is good.
Lead actor is really. I think she was the best one. Better than Robert Englund. All right. Let's go with the horrible.
The horror.
Wait, no, the horror. I can't do the. It's S2E5 Halloween on Netflix by Adam Sandler.
Oh my god.
And
America, do not watch this film.
Do not.
Do not.
Come on. It's just like.
Come on, nothing.
No.
I think you're giving it too hard of a rating. It's a fucking Adam Sandler film.
No.
Right. And it's a fucking Adam Sandler film he should have never made.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
There are worse movies that you could have made. At least it had good production quality, and the acting was
the production
fairly
quality
good.
was pretty good. The budget, I mean, he had a budget. I can tell you, he had a budget. But oh my fucking god, if you want to watch like slapstick, retarded, never made money Adam Sandler film. Oh, and it's Waterboy meets fucking.
It's
Happy
all.
Gilmore.
It's every single movie he's ever done in one movie.
Yeah,
It's Waterboy. It's mainly Waterboy.
Mr.
It's a lot of.
I will counter both of you.
And then there's the character from Happy Gilmore that's literally in this movie.
Waterboy had good timing and better acting.
right.
Better jokes.
But what I'm saying is, if you listen to what Hubie, the way he talks, sounds really similar to Waterboy.
I don't know why he did that. It's so annoying. Like, it makes sense for Waterboy. For this one, it's like...
Like, I think
Like Waterboy
you
got
like
older.
you liked Waterboy more because it was a more serious piece, and it was just, like, it was a comedy, but it was more serious.
But the comedy was
This
timed.
Hubie Halloween went into it with the cheese. Like it did. It was like it was never a moment of seriousness. It was like this is gonna be a goofy movie no matter what. Like there's no serious
Yeah, but
thing
you know
to
what?
learn from it.
They're goofy movies could be awesome.
Yeah.
This was not. This was not. It was bad. I mean, bad.
All right, let's go with you, Jay.
First of all, Adam Sandler, please, if you're listening, watching, which you'll never do, but please just stop.
Aw.
Stop fucking acting.
Wait, can I
okay?
say
Stop
something?
fucking
I heard somewhere that because Adam Sandler filmed PB Halloween, he got the idea to do like a Marvel Universe situation with all of his other movies. So I think he like the Avengers come together, but it's like Happy Gilmore and the guy from Waterboy.
As long as he doesn't write it.
I mean, why
Or
would he not?
even sit in and
And
try
then
to write
Grown
it.
Ups.
Because, okay, so tracking back to Waterboy and how you say like Waterboy was a good movie, I admit I did like Waterboy because it was the first time that I'd seen that comedy. It's like a stand-up comedian doing 7 or 8 specials using the same joke, trying to make money. Move the fuck on and come up with some new material.
Okay.
Don't sit and ride on the same thing that made you famous 20 years ago and expect it to have the same impact on the what used to be your loyal viewers until you start pulling that rinse and repeat bullshit. Because I mean that formula works once or twice and you cannot get away with it after that. But everybody's gonna watch this film, I tell you, because it's silly and it's Adam Sandler. And for young kids or for like 10 or 11 years old, it's cute. It's cute. The guy acts stupid silly, and I think that's maybe his target audience. But his true diehard older fans, they're gonna be like, "What the hell?" Come
Yeah.
on, man. Come on.
What else?
The mom was awesome.
The mom and her shirts were so
The
funny.
mom was awesome.
She had so many.
But I did, honestly, I did like the visiting of or the revisiting of some of his friends that Steve Buscemi. Anytime he's in a movie, I don't care how bad the film is. I love Steve Buscemi,
Yeah, he's
regardless
really
of what he does. I just love the way he comes to the camera. Rob Schneider.
Yes.
Schneider's
Who was late, by the way.
He's never strong enough, unfortunately, to stand on his own. His stand-up comedy is very bland and boring.
He's the stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just had a special not too long ago. Don't watch it. You'll agree with me if you do watch it. But I do enjoy seeing him, because he can act as a supporting actor really well. He just never is strong enough of an actor to stand on his own. But I mean, the location was nice. It was a well placed town, basically.
Yeah.
The atmosphere and the people. I mean, it was a well thought out planned movie in that way. It's just the writing and the comedy delivery was just bland, drab, and please don't make any more of this. Don't get a Hubie number 2, please. And
Would you watch a Marvel Universe Adam Sandler movie?
You're absolutely fucking out of your mind. I would not.
I will.
I probably would just because it's Marvel. But,
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, like,
I mean,
I will talk shit the whole
like
it's not gonna be
legit Marvel?
It's not Marvel. It's like the Avengers style.
Oh, like
So-
Universal tried to do the Dark Universe with La Llorona and
I don't know
the
what-
Mummy and
No.
that's what she's.
I think what she's talking about is remember that one, the Minutemen or something, where it was like a bunch of like low level superheroes coming together. To
like a parody.
yeah,
Is that what you mean?
it's probably
Kind of.
Adam
Well,
Sandler. What does he do?
So
that's
the
serious?
Avengers, and they get Thor, they get Iron Man, they get
No, yeah. That's,
Captain America, and they all make a movie with those characters. They come together. That's what I mean. Is Adam Sandler has the idea that he should make a movie like that, where like Waterboy meets Happy Gilmore. He meets,
Oh, Adam Sandler. Look at me, Adam Sandler. Look me in the eye. My invisible eye. Don't you fucking dare try this shit.
I hope he makes it. I will go see that movie.
I will burn the theater
yeah, I know what you mean. Like with the Dark Universe thing. They're trying to create all these movies with
like
classic monsters.
Make an Adam Sandler universe where it happens all in the same universe and they're always
No.
together.
But there's only 3.
After Hubie, no.
There's only
There's
3
more.
of them. No. There's Happy Gilmore,
Yeah.
Waterboy,
Mr. Deeds.
and Mr. Deeds, but it's Big Daddy. Those are like his 3 major characters.
50
Click.
50 First Dates.
No. So he's trying to do every single one of his movie characters.
Why? I thought so.
Oh,
I didn't
that's
read
gonna be a
that
bomb.
deeply into it.
Oh my
50
God.
First
Flush
Dates,
the
probably
toilet on
Grown
this
Ups
one.
1 and 2.
No.
Click.
Click, that, yeah.
Flush the toilet.
I will watch it.
The Longest Yard.
But that's a remake of another movie. That was he
Oh.
remade that.
Happy
Burt Reynolds was in that.
Happy Madison? No.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore? No.
What was Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison?
Bill and Madison.
That's what I was talking about.
Billy Madison.
Nah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah,
I watch it.
that's fun.
Then you review it and we'll listen to you.
I bet you I will get 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. Really. Hopefully it's on Netflix, so I don't have to pay for it.
Probably will be.
Yeah.
I will want my money back.
What else, ma'am?
I don't know. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't a good movie, but I enjoyed the movie. I could see it becoming like one of the movies that, like, my mom has like a list of movies where she'll like watch it like continuously. I could see that being one of her movies. Like, she's always watching. That's not her name.
Tave.
But okay.
Tave. Damn it. Tave. Look at me. Look me in my invisible eyes. Don't you dare watch this movie. It's bad. B.A.D. Michael Jackson.
She should
Bad.
let her do it.
No. I implore you. I implore you.
Oh, man.
Please.
What do you think, Jose?
Yeah. Terrible, man. Like, I do respect and appreciate the fact that he still makes films with his buddies. Like, I appreciate that fact, and I hope like we do that till we fucking die of old age. The acting was horrible on all ends. Even Ray Liotta, the bald guy from The Shield. There was unnecessary characters like the owners of the pig that died. Everyone
They're there for a laugh though.
but they didn't make
But did
me
you laugh?
I don't remember.
See?
like there's only a few comics that can do good cameos like Kevin Hart and Leslie Jones maybe like if they just appear in one scene they can make you laugh. These
Mhm.
characters, I know they're comedians now. Horrible script. The quality wasn't cinematic enough to me. It seemed like they used like an A7 III. Like it was too weak. There was no, like, even though there's a lot of props in certain scenes, there wasn't texture, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Then the throwing things at him when he's on the bike. I think the only thing that was funny, like silly funny, was his fucking thermos.
It was like a million things.
It was like
in
a
one.
It's like an
Brad.
Inspector Gadget third.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bruh. Like, that's the only thing that was like, it's the way, you know, like, it's like, what the fuck? Terrible acting, man. The writing was bad, dude. Like, I didn't, like, pay attention until, I don't know if I did. Even King of Queens, what's his name?
Kevin
James. Like, he was okay, but still, no. It's a horrible movie. It's but he has money and he sells like even like we love films and we know films. Even we have our own perspectives about them, but a common viewer like say my wife, she liked it.
Yeah.
So Adam Sandler's always gonna bring in money, so he can do what the fuck he wants. This was
Why?
horrible.
Come on.
And I hate
Adam Sandler universe.
I hate when he does voices, and this one he didn't need to have the stupid like.
The chin thing. He didn't need the fucking chin thing. Like
I like it, man.
it was so Waterboy. It
It's
really
like-
was.
Yeah, and in Waterboy it did make sense because he was supposed to be like stupid
Mhm.
with the big heart.
But this guy was stupid.
No, this guy was just didn't go
I mean,
out.
think about it.
Homeschooled.
He went to a school to talk about Halloween safety. But
Yeah.
he came prepared with his little thermos umbrella, you know. That part I laughed at. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He knew what was going to happen to him.
Fucking
yes,
thermos.
for me, 1.5.
1.5.
1.5. I liked Fear Clinic better than I liked Hubie Halloween.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Abby?
I give it a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
You know, for the person who boasted it up really well, like I really like she gave it such a low rating.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
You guys do that all the time.
Actually, Jay, you have done that, but opposite spectrum. Like, oh, I didn't like it. Well, give it a 4.5.
Because it's all about the quality. You know,
Gotcha.
I hate the story. I might like something else.
like the writing was so bad. Even at the end when she's explaining everything to the people tied up to the poles and the cops, it's like, we get it. Like, you're trying to teach us something, but you're telling us, so we're not learning.
It's too exposition.
Yeah, too exposed. The only thing I liked was when he talked about, oh, I used to get on my candy, I build a tower, and whatever falls off, I keep, and whatever's on the table, I get to the Didi. I was like, oh, that's cute. And then the orphan girl was like, oh, I'm gonna do that too. I was like, oh, that's pretty. Other than that, I was like, nah. I'll give it a 2 because the just doing the film with your friends kind of thing, and that's it. The
So
Wow.
speaking of Halloween, you know, it's coming up.
Oh, wait. One more thing. The one thing that was funny to me, I really believed Buscemi was going to be a werewolf. He was just a crazy dude that goes
He's
hair
just
on
a
himself.
weirdo.
Okay, that's it. Buscemi's great, man.
I love
Even in that the comic book movie we watched with the 2 girls, with Scarlett Johansson, they're teenagers, and he sleeps with one of the
it.
teenagers.
Oh,
I have no
yeah,
idea.
it was.
I've never seen
Something
this movie.
World. But anyway, Steve
So,
Buscemi, you're awesome.
you know, Halloween's coming up, and unfortunately, we're in a COVID situation, so like, trick or treating is not going to be what it could be. You know, 'Cause I
If
think,
it is.
I think people are going to be too withdrawn, you know, wanting to stay safe. Which, you know, I'm from safety. But I was curious of what are you guys' grandest Halloween memories on Halloween, not the party before or the party after. We're getting the candy 3 days ago. I mean, like what happened on Halloween? That's like your greatest memory.
Okay. Before you tell your story, say what type of music you want, because I'm gonna put background music when you tell your story. When I edit this, let's go with Abby first.
Me first. So
Yeah.
like a grand memory.
It can be bad or
What's your
good.
favorite
Oh.
memory?
My favorite memory?
Mm.
I don't know if this is a favorite memory, but one thing that I remember the most was my mom had bought me like just new boots, like they're like winter boots type of situation, and I wore them on Halloween, and I went trick or treating with all my friends, and the boots like they were brand new, so I had broken them in yet, and so they scraped the back of my ankle the entire night, and it was so bad, and it hurt so bad. And to this day, I have scars on the back of my ankle from those boots from Halloween. And that is like I'll always remember. I was like, that night was awful. Like I wore the skin off of the back of my ankle.
It's dedication.
Was it because of the friendship, because you wanted to be involved, or because you really wanted the candy?
What do you mean? Just the boots.
Why
were
did you
new.
keep going? That's my question.
Well, we were all my friends. We were going through the neighborhood, and I didn't want to be the one like, "Hey, let's go back." So I just kept going with everybody.
Friendship.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was dressed as the Mad Hatter.
Nice.
Nice. You're gonna have to send me pictures so I can put it on the.
I will not be sending that picture.
Oh man. Or at least of your ankles.
Send a scar.
Yeah.
Scar pic.
Jay.
No.
Me?
Ooh.
Music is gonna be hip hoppy music.
Yours is going to be violin music because we're going to feel sorry for you.
Sad violin music.
And I'm gonna do like the DJ scratch, like, and it hurts. And it hurt. It was 2014, or 2015, one of those two. My wife, back then girlfriend, couldn't. She was 20, so she couldn't go out with us yet to clubs. And all of my military friends invited me to go to this fancy club called Aston Manor in Seattle. It's like super fancy and whatever. because Seattle has like different clubs with like Halloween shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a close friend who was like a socialite, so she got us in everywhere. So we went. We entered the club, and when I get drunk, I get friendly, so I disappear, but I stay within the bounds of wherever we are, house, club, whatever. Everyone disappears. Then the DD gets me. Then we had to drive around to get the people that ran away.
Yikes.
One of them, who at the time was a sergeant, got kicked out of the club for being shirtless and pouring drinks on himself. So when we picked him up,
Were you guys in costumes?
Yeah. No, we had to go. No, I was
Scottish.
I think I dressed up nice.
Okay, like fancy,
Fancy,
big tie, and
like
stuff.
button shirt, and
Uh-huh.
but some of them did dress up, or at least painted their face.
Okay.
So the sergeant was shirtless and wet. So we picked him up, and then we picked up the other guy who just got out, but he was high on some like hallucinogenics.
Okay.
Who also was a sergeant at the time. And it was funny because when you work, you're like, you focus on the job, but this time it was like, what the fuck, where are you? And then when we get back to the club, they fell asleep on the bar.
On the bar?
Like sitting in the
laying on
bar
the
and going like this. And it was one of the funniest things to see, because it's one of the things you make a movie out of.
Yeah.
And like, you end up shirtless, wet with alcohol on your body, and you're doing like hallucinogenics, and you're super happy. And it was just a funny night. This is really funny, and we got a hotel over there, one of the most ghetto.
Yikes.
One of the most ghetto hotels ever. And then the next day, I think my girlfriend, my now wife, kicked my ass because I didn't let her know I was gonna stay over. Yeah, but it was just really funny and fun.
Yeah.
Just to like, because it's like a movie thing. Like, you see someone running naked or shirtless. You're like,
hey, wait, I'm responsible for that guy.
yeah, it was just funny. It was like, really funny.
All right, hit us up, man.
Music type.
The theme of Halloween.
Gotcha.
So, when I was in high school, I moved out of my parents' house for a while, and then I lived with a friend of mine in his basement because it was in town. And we had lived out of town. And for Halloween, we decided not to go trick or treating or anything, but to play a prank on everybody that would be coming through the neighborhood. So he was a mechanic, or at least changed oil. I don't think he was an actual mechanic, but he changed oil. And so he put the whole get up on, and he had a hockey mask. So we put a hockey mask over, and we took one of his mom's knives and like threw some ketchup on it, so it was like dripping out. And me, I just dressed up in like some overalls and like a flannel shirt, and we like threw a bunch of exactly. I looked like a scarecrow, but so we threw a little bit of blood or whatever, and so he was hanging out by this big tree out in the front yard. And what the thing was when kids would walk by, our idea was if we scared the kids away, the candy in the house would become ours at the end of the night. So the more we scared them away, the more candy we get to keep.
That's clever.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
So he would grab me by the foot and drag me through the yard with this knife and this mask on, and the kids would be walking by and see it and they'd keep running. We actually really made out with some pretty good candy at the end. But unfortunately, at this time, when we did this one time for the kids, an old lady was driving down the road and saw it, and she was staring completely at it the whole time, and like ran into like 3 parked cars all the way down the road, and we like could hear this crunch, crunch, crunch. Cause she was just so fixated, like she really believed that I was dead being drugged through the yard. It was uncanny because we hear the crashes and we stop immediately. I sit up and we see what's going on for the last 2 cars, and we're like, oh shit. So then we just go inside. So the cops show up, and they're knocking on the door, and they're like, "Hey, we were told that there was some people like dragging dead bodies through the yard or something. That's what distracted the woman." We're like, "Do we look like we're dead?" It's like we've been here handing candy out the whole time. I don't know what you guys are doing. So we got away with it until now that I've fessed up. So the cops will be showing up. I live at 611 Pleasant, right here in Burlington.
Wait, it's statute of limitations, right?
But DNA is forever, So, but yeah, that's my favorite memory is the fact that we literally scared the shit out of some lady to cause her to,
Crash into some cars.
not crash into cars.
Well, it's side
It was so believable that she was focused on
what was happening.
Maybe the authenticity of the action.
Damn. That story wins.
Happy Halloween.
Oh man. I'm gonna have Foley for driving, the Foley for crashing. Yeah, it's a great one. That's evil, dude.
It was. At the beginning, it wasn't too evil. It was just like at the end because of what happened. I mean, I feel bad. Old lady, I hope your car.
I mean, it was kind of her fault.
It was her fault.
Yeah.
It was really your. You
she
guys
should
were.
know it's Halloween.
You guys were doing some Halloween antics, and she's
Yeah.
over here fucking crashing her car.
For all you know, she was like, "Wow, that's a really, really good combo costume."
Could be.
You know,
those
and
guys
then-
are really playing this off really well. Yeah,
And
they
then-
could have been there too.
Oh man. All right. On the agenda,
We're talking about what favorite Halloween movies and favorite Halloween candy.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you guys can do candy.
Because apparently you don't like candy.
Yeah, especially like holiday candy. It's so
Okay.
gross, man.
I mean, it's like some candy, like Easter candy, is disgusting.
Do y'all
But I
like
think
candy
it's
corn?
because yes.
I'm kind of back and forth. I eat it every now and then, but I have to be in the mood for it.
All right. Top 5 candy number
Wait, hang
1.
on. I wrote it down.
Well, number 5. We start with the worst first, and then you go to the best one. We always do that.
Oh, so 5 is worst.
Yeah.
All right. Start
Five
with
is
5.
yeah, because it's your favorite one versus your not favorite one.
Oh, gotcha. In my head, I was like the worst candies because I don't like candy.
Well, see, now here's the thing, though. Like nowadays, the candy that gets thrown in your bag is way different than the candy that was thrown in, say, 10, 15 years ago.
How so?
Because of safety. Like, the crazies that go out and poison candy and do that stuff. It's easier to do it now because people are more creative than, say, 10, 15, 20 years ago. So, like, for me, like, number 5 for me would be pixie sticks. I fucking love pixie sticks.
Those are good.
But,
I'm gonna
Pixie
look 'em up.
sticks and red vines together.
no, stop with those. That licorice
It's so
is just
good.
good nasty. It's not nasty, it's good nasty.
Pixie?
Pixie sticks. It's like a tube of sugar, basically.
Powdered sugar in a tube. Oh my god.
They really only sell it now at like the dollar store.
It's the size of straw.
It's the one that in the Breakfast Club, the basket case puts in
Yeah.
her sandwich. Oh, dude, come on.
Those things, it's amazing.
They
It's
really
number 5
they
for me.
only sell them
It's number
at the
Like the mom and pop
the
stores.
dollar store.
Yeah.
Really.
So this is your. It's still a favorite, but your least
it's on the
favorite.
bottom.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
mine.
list.
So you like it.
I asked, not that I've had a pixie stick in, a couple decades, but I mean, if I had a pixie stick, I'd probably
Gotcha. Number
just
4.
just for nostalgia. Number 4 would have to be like what's your number 5?
My number
What's your
5.
four?
Give them time to think.
Yeah, give me time.
My number 5 is a Kit Kat.
Kitty Kat?
Kit Kat.
Oh.
She just ate a Kit Kat today and told me it was a
Oh, like the ones that
It's
break
a-
in half?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's top 5.
top 5.
Yeah.
That's your 5?
Yeah.
Okay. You know your 4, Jay?
Not yet.
What's your 4, Abby?
M&M's. And I will say that for some reason, so there's M&M's that you take normal M&M's and like peanut M&M's and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But the M&M's that come in like the tube and they're smaller than the other
Oh,
ones,
the mini M&Ms?
they taste
Yeah.
different and they're way better.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I would go with Sixlets as my number 4.
What? How do you spell that?
Sixlets. So picture an M&M, but
It's essentially an M&M, but it's a
it's
different type of
just-
chocolate.
Yeah, it's a different tasting chocolate. Sixlets are amazing. And then I would go with Smarties for number 3.
Ooh.
Oh, like they look like little tablets?
Yeah.
Yeah, Smarties like the kids at school would always smush them up and then like inhale them like it's cocaine. but it's just sugar.
Only in Abbey school. We never did that.
Yeah, well.
All right. So
And then we would pretend to smoke it because if you like puffed it out, it would look like smoke.
They're so creative.
well, that explains so much right now.
It does.
Okay.
Number.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is a Snickers.
Okay, I'm gonna admit something. I love chocolate,
Yeah.
but is that considered candy? Candy?
It's a candy bar.
Oh. Okay. Well, if we're gonna rank chocolate, I got my fucking favorite chocolate.
No, it's a candy bar. It's not. It's not.
It's not like chocolate by itself. It's a candy bar,
candy
so
bar.
it's more
Well,
than just
But,
chocolate.
but these are the things that you would get in your bag.
Yeah,
Oh well, then I guess I have my own ranks then.
And
obviously.
Well, I mean, you meant like candy, not chocolate related candy.
Oh my god, chocolate related candy is candy.
I don't consider chocolate candy, even though it's a candy bar like Snickers or
It's a
whatever.
treat, like every other
But
thing.
it
It's
counts as candy. It's gonna be in the candy aisle.
All right, let's rank treats because in my brain I can't.
We are ranking
sweet.
treats.
Yeah, ranking treats.
Okay.
We're farther in. We're at number 2 already.
Yeah. What's your 5, 4, and 3?
5, 4, and 3. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll let y'all finish.
Okay, we'll go back to us. My number 2 is a Twix.
Twix, left
Ew.
Twix or right Twix?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Whoa. Whoa.
They taste identical.
No, they don't.
Oh, wow, we just lost 5 patrons.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Good.
All 5 of them we have.
What's your number 2?
My number 2?
Wait, did you say number 3?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's your 2. You're on 2 now.
Oh,
I'm
smart,
I'm
Smarties, yeah.
My number 2 is a Baby Ruth.
Oh. Baby
It's
Ruth.
chocolate, peanuts,
Baby
and
Ruth
caramel,
is
and
the
a chocolate
bottom. The
Whoa.
bottom of my list.
Pump the
I
brakes,
would
lady.
never eat a
Pump
baby.
the brakes.
Well, at least it's chocolate, so
Oh my
I respect you.
Ruth.
What's
Number
your number
one.
1?
Butterfinger.
So it's all chocolate shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna come up with like something candy, like
What is
See,
candy
this- I
candy?
don't understand
What
what
is
you mean.
Laffy Taffies, candy corn, lollipop, the jawbreakers. That's candy to
I was
me.
never allowed to have a jawbreaker.
What, you didn't trust you choking?
Yeah, my mom almost choked on it, so she was like, "Yeah, Greek, you can't have that."
That's nice.
So I don't know what it tastes like,
We're gonna have to get you. Put that on the list.
but I don't want to. I don't
Put
want to
that-
choke.
Put it on the list.
What's your number 1?
Reese's Pumpkins.
Ooh, oh. What are those?
It's just a Reese's in the shape of a pumpkin.
Oh, well, you would
Reese's
think.
peanut butter cups in the shape of a pumpkin.
Oh, well, you think it had like some pumpkin flavor in it?
No.
Why would it?
I don't
No,
think so.
don't
It's
you
just like
ever,
pumpkin.
ever.
I'm not a fan of Reese's, but I do like the white chocolate ones.
Is it Reese's or Recess?
Reese's.
It's Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese.
S.
Possessive. Reese's.
Reese's.
Recess, not
So it's
Reese's.
a person. It's a person named Reese.
Reese's.
He owns the company, so it's Reese's company.
Does
Yeah.
it matter as long as I say it and you know what I'm talking about?
I guess.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, give us your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 1, sneakers. Number
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Like tennis shoes filled with chocolate. caramel.
Fuck up.
After I just made fun of you for making fun of how I say Reese's.
Number 2, Almond Joy.
Almond.
Oh.
Not almond. Almond.
Almond Joy.
What did I-
That's- I
Almond
hate
Joy.
Almond Joy. I hate them.
You don't like almonds?
I don't like almonds and coconut.
Yeah, the coconuts.
It's foul.
Something's wrong with them.
Number 3, strangely enough, regular milk Hershey's. The normal Hershey's.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, dark chocolate Hershey's.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Reese's. Honorable mention, Crunch, because no one ever sees Crunch ever.
What do you mean? I say crunch all the time.
That's
Well, not-
okay.
But I don't buy them.
Oh.
But when I
You
get
know what you
them,
don't see
They're
anymore
okay.
though? It's $100,000. Have you ever had
I've
that?
never had that. Or
It's
I-
actually
a
pretty
long
good.
time ago.
It's like
what's in it?
so you know the crackle, right? With the little crispy pieces in the crackle.
crunch.
It's
Oh.
imagine, yeah, I guess crunch, crackle, crunch. I think they come. It's
Oh,
it's those-
Crackle is a brand of chocolate, or the name
No.
of a
It's just like crunch.
It's
Only
or
crunch,
the substance.
but it's
Crunch.
another
Yeah.
company that makes. Yeah, it's like the little rice pieces.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like so they have caramel, and that that with chocolate. It's a mix of chocolate that's poured over it, and it's just like you bite it. It's actually not bad. Maybe I'll get one if I can ever run into them. I think they're probably at the mom and pop stores, right next to the Charleston Chew.
Nice.
So they're not bad.
That is nice.
Okay.
You should. I'm proud of you guys.
Why?
Because y'all didn't have like nasty ass candy. I have like. Actually, you did. But one of your top ones was chocolate related.
Mine were all chocolate related. My runner up was candy corn.
Oh my fucking god. And I retract myself. Yeah, wow.
Did we want to rank some movies next? Halloween movies.
Actually, yes, we should.
Okay. Do you want to lead us off here, Jose?
Wow. Sure.
Listen, I thought about
Is
this
it
and I
5?
wrote them down. We can do 5. I have my top 9, but we can do 5.
We're always into the 5s.
Let's do 5.
Let's do
Oh.
5.
So you're number 5.
Besides, she made it a rule, and then she's trying to go back on the rule. Like,
Top 9.
I do declare. Damn, dude.
You didn't put any thought into this? Do you want me to lead us off?
Lead us, because
Okay, my number 5.
Wait, is scary movies considered Halloween movies? It have to be like Halloween theme specific.
our favorite horror movies.
Okay.
My number 5 is The Blair Witch Project.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. Respect.
Mm-hmm.
Low budget.
What's yours?
Number 5. Let's
Now,
say
these are the bottom of the list.
yes. Oh, it's hard for me. Okay.
His dyslexia. Not reading.
Yeah. Like I have to say the number 5. Let's go with Halloween, the original one with the chick from Freaking Friday.
The John Carpenter.
Mm-hmm. You. Hit us up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Omen.
I don't
The
know
original
that.
one?
I haven't
Yes.
seen that one.
I like the soundtrack.
The Omen.
Oh.
All right, you're number 4.
My number 4.
Yeah.
My number 4.
Your number 4.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Because that was when it was scary.
That's my number 6.
So it doesn't count.
You know what? The little lullaby chant thing
Mhm.
always scared the shit out of me.
It was really creepy.
It was creepy for a while.
One, two, I was like, nice.
Even when the music's just plays. I mean, like, the little kids don't have to sing. The movies go and the little music starts. Oh, something's about to happen.
Nice.
Anyways, what's yours?
My number 4 is The Shining.
The Shining. The original, the 50s
The
one?
original. Or the, no.
Jack
the,
Nicholson?
Yeah, Jack
Or,
Nicholson.
No,
Kubrick's.
I'm thinking of the thing. No, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Shining, okay.
That's a really good movie. It took me a long time to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
Number 4. Hit us
Number
up.
4 for me, I am going to say that number 4 for me, it.
Oh my God.
Tim Curry's It. The first watch.
It? What do you mean, Jim Curry?
Tim Curry.
The original. It.
Yeah,
not
that's,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
The original.
The first.
Tim Curry's kind of.
I have not seen that one. I've only seen the remake.
Charlie.
The first time I watched it, it scared the shit out of me. The second time I watched it, it made me laugh. And it was around the same year.
Nightmare on Elm Street kind of is.
Yeah, but
It's
it was
scary the
fucking
first time.
scary,
It's like,
dude.
you're like, ah.
It was scary, bro. Like the, what do you call those shits? The storm drains. Fuck, that shit was
Mhm.
scary. And then, the second part where he pops the blood balloons, whatever. Oh man, fuck. Dude. Number 3, Senor Yay.
There was a movie called Hunter's Blood. It's not. It's not a like traditional horror movie. It's actually kind of just an action movie. But the events that happen in it are horrific, which makes it hit my list because I love the movie.
Props for integrating the. I have a movie to this. That's pretty cool.
Right,
You're
you.
3.
No, you.
My 3.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta think about my number 1. Okay. My number 2. Okay. 3. All right. Y'all gonna make fun of me. Paranormal Activity.
Oh, that's a good
Why would I
one.
make fun of
That's
you?
a
lot
good
of
one.
people-
It's your
It's
decision.
scary.
It's your
That one is kind of spooky.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, it's just sounds.
I can't remember if it's the first one or the second one, but one of them. There's a dog and its name was Abby.
I know the dog gets dragged to the basement.
Yeah, and its name was Abby, and I was like,
I think the first two are really good, and then when they get into that dimensional shit, I'm like,
yeah, they lost focus with it.
yeah. But it's just the fact that it's like it felt like
yeah,
real, like documentary vlogging.
It's found footage.
Yeah, found footage. So yeah, Abby, number 3.
Number 3, Get Out.
Okay. I don't see like horror. I see more like suspense, but it is scary.
Mm-hmm.
I guess yeah, like yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Nice. I wouldn't expect that.
Oh, your timer. We're not done yet. Ignore that.
Oh no, this is gonna keep going.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, Antidote.
Oh,
I have not seen that.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, you guys really. No,
I
and I'm not
haven't
judging.
seen
I'm
any
just
of the
saying. I
movies,
really think you should, if you're an admirer of horror and the craft of making a good horror movie, and make you scared, watch it.
Was there a number 2?
There's like 3 or 4.
There's a lot of them, I think.
Like Annabelle goes to college and then comes home and
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No.
I've
They
watched...
take it. They take the Annabelle possession thing in, tell backstory and go into the history.
okay.
It's really good. I like it.
I've watched one of them. I don't remember which one it was. It was like we went to the drive-in, and the drive-in near us, you watched 2 movies. And it was the second movie, so we just stayed for that one.
Oh.
And I don't remember which Annabelle it was. I think it was after, it was like paired with Suicide Squad, so it had to be like 2015.
That's an awkward pair of movies.
Yeah.
I think that's original.
Is that the original
It
one?
might
Okay.
have been the first one.
So you recommend it?
I really recommend that.
Well, it's his number 2.
Okay. What's your number 2?
Hocus Pocus.
Cool.
Come on.
Okay.
I've never seen it, so
I think you should watch
I've seen
it.
scenes where like the Sex and the City chick has like her cleavage out, but
I mean, they're all wearing like it's
It's
modest,
boosted.
but it's
Boosted,
modest,
yeah.
but then it's
Boosted.
kind of out. Yeah,
yeah.
you should watch it. I think it's a good movie.
I'll watch it only with my wife. So
Okay,
she
then.
has to like select the movie and say, "Let's watch it."
Okay, then I'm gonna text Celia.
Go for it. Because I know there's a new one in the works.
Yeah, it's out. Theaters, I think.
No, it's not.
I thought it was coming out like before Halloween, like a couple days before
No,
Halloween.
like I think they've announced that it was gonna come out, but there's been no news that it's gonna come
Oh.
out. I think
Maybe
it might have planned to come out, and then COVID was like stopped it, so it might come out next year probably. At
Okay.
least as far as I'm aware, it's not out. Number 2, Jose, hit us up.
It's a 3-way tie. Is that fair?
On 2? No, pick one.
It's gonna be one.
The Sixth Sense, just because it's beautifully written.
Okay, yeah.
This is one of the greatest reveals. I think it was better than Star Wars. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
No fucking way. And then there's going to be people like, I knew it the whole time. Like, shut the fuck up. You did. But yeah, this is the acting, the writing, versus the other 2 that I'm not going to mention. Because you let me.
You can tell us afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jose, number 1. Give it to us.
The Conjuring. Yeah,
Okay.
I think the fact that it may or may not have been real, and they may or may have not had footage and evidence, but the fact that it's based or loosely based on true story,
Mm-hmm.
but the way like just the little things of the film is really good. The only thing I didn't like was like how they show the witch in the basement like near the end. Thought it was too like old school, but
Yeah.
overall the story and just how they direct it and just how they place like the parts, it's really good. It was one of the scary movies I've ever seen in my life. Like the clap, like like yeah. Jay, number 1.
Hubie Halloween. No, for real. It's a really tough choice because like I've seen so many amazing movies, and I wanted to say Insidious, but thinking back more, I'm gonna go with the Amityville Horror,
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
the first one, the original one,
Oh.
the original one, not the Ryan Reynolds remake. Although the story is the same. The first one
Okay.
is really, it's fucking creepy. But I also wanted to go with The Exorcist because that one's really good too.
Well, since you're saying that, the tie was between Sinister, The Sixth Sense, and Amityville, but the Ryan Reynolds one.
Actually, from what I understand, a lot of people, there was a poll that was done out in America, and like Sinister is actually, a lot of people voted that the most scary movie they've ever seen.
I think the
I've
fact.
not seen it,
Oh,
so I need to watch it. But I only found part 2 on like for free, so I just have to dig a little more.
Okay. I'll just tell you why I think America and myself like it, because it has you thinking.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're thinking and searching has makes more of an impact when the parts happen.
But my honorable mention is The Strangers. That movie fucking scared the shit out of me.
Oh, is that the one where they wear like the animal mask? And
Yeah, and they like kill him out in nowhere.
yeah.
It's fucking creepy because it's true-ish. You know, because the murder happened, but you don't know the context, like why and what happened. But they're all dead. But it's the fact that they're all. I couldn't leave my or turn the lights off in my room and go to sleep for a month. I had to check my closets in the corner. You know, it fucking really messed with me. I was like, wow, this thing is a great movie.
Mm.
So what about yours? What's your number one there, Abby?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Wow, you're like all kitty about it.
Well, to be fair, I kind of.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying like we're going horror, and
Yeah.
you're like going. You know,
But she did have her
light
Halloween
horror.
list ready, so
Yeah.
great film, by the way.
Oh, it's a great film.
My honorable mentions are Monster House.
Great film, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Is that?
It's kind of scary.
It's more like thriller, detective to
But
me.
it's scary.
Scary.
It's scary.
And It Follows.
I have not seen that.
I think you guys should watch that one. That was really. That's a good one.
Honorable mention for me would be the original The Eye. I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean.
I don't know.
Not the Jessica Alba one, but like the original The Eye, or just Eye, or the original Grudge. Oh man, this is fucking scary. Like anything, just with the Asians, scary. I guess.
Okay. I have one last thing to ask you, Jose, before we wrap up this episode.
Yes, I have, but I have not technically made the changes. But I've identified things that I'm going to change about.
So you've
scripts.
opened your screenwriting documents and you've looked at them.
Yes,
Oh,
betrayed.
way to go, man!
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Congrats, you've done it. Stop licking the microphone.
or the mask. Okay, no, we didn't talk about our phobias.
Oh, is that you want to talk about some phobias?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about this one.
Or your greatest fear.
My greatest fear. You guys lead off. I don't
Okay, my greatest fear of all time is not being able to protect my family.
know.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that, like, right now, I almost want to cry. It's like one of those, like I got like this gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my greatest fears.
I don't know. Is there a word for that? Like
Probably some
loss-
textbook,
loss
something,
of your loved
phobia.
ones or something like that.
No, I think it's being helpless and not being able to protect.
Mm. I see that.
That and some spiders.
And some spiders.
What about you, Dave?
Like most fears you can overcome.
Yes.
So, but my only fear, and I feel you could not overcome something, would be I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm afraid of being dead.
Huh.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, okay, so it goes back like
Not the act of dying or how you're gonna
No,
die, but
no,
just
that
being
doesn't. I can
dead.
be strangled, burned to death, shot, stabbed, whatever. Dying is not my fear. But imagine when it goes to the end of time, basically, somebody is wrong. Either there is a God or there isn't.
Yeah.
So being dead and being wrong in whatever faith that I decided to follow or not follow is my fear. Shit, I gotta, standing there and I pick door B instead of door A.
Gotcha.
That's my fear.
That's a good one. Cause I was thinking about that. Because sometimes I think like, do you just know that you're dead and you're just stuck in time?
Is there nothing at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, there's
Are
your
you
heaven, hell,
reincarnated?
limbo,
Yeah.
reincarnation, or are you just a bunch of elements like
Yeah.
scientists say, and you just dissolve back into the earth and nurture?
That's a good one, dude.
So that's my
Well, remember I've talked about like I wish when we die.
Oh, my
fuck!
goodness, your microphone cover.
I was afraid of that. I'm just playing. But I always talk with Jay about like when we die, it'd be cool if we could just know everything.
I hope so. Like you just know all the facts.
Yeah.
Where is Amelia Earhart? How did she die? I want to know. When I die, I better get the facts, stats.
Is there like an
She ate a
Illuminati?
She ate a Snickers.
What about you? What's your greatest fear or phobia?
I think it's being forgotten.
Oh.
Like also, like being forgotten, but and left alone. Like someone like you're alone in your life because you've been forgotten by somebody or something like that kind of situation.
Wow, you probably won't get that until you're old and you have like grandkids but they don't visit you and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to you've seen Coco?
Yeah, I've seen Coco.
When like if you don't
where if you
honor
forget
them,
then they fade away. Yeah.
that's
yeah.
just stuck to me,
She
dude.
That's
probably
just
watched that and
terrifying.
had a nightmare, and now it's
And I watched Coco and I was like, oh
And our outro song is Remember Me.
no. When the nights are gray. I don't remember what the movie is.
We'll learn
actually.
it. We'll sing in the next podcast.
Okay.
That's a good episode, dude. Good shit. Remember to visit our website, randomwhisper.studio. Make sure to check out our Patreon page because what we do out of our extra time that we can
And
muster.
thank you to all of our new Patreons
Yeah, it's
for
really
donating your time and your money.
rewarding and motivating knowing that people actually are interested in our art and our
Oh, and
You know?
stay tuned too because we have finally finished a bit of what we were working on. So we might throw in some behind the scenes stuff on how we do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you for helping us work toward our goals.
Yes. We're only getting better from here. All the time, every time. We're sponges. Sponges soaking up that knowledge.
Go off, man.
So until next time, I am Jay.
I'm Abby.
And I am Jay too.
Don't cook bacon naked.
Don't you dare. Oh, this is what you say. I'm Abby.
I'm Abby. Well, like I'm Ralph from The Simpsons. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.